is Justin Greskowitz. I'm 27 years old. I fight at middleweight, which is 147 pounds. And my fight camp is Cool Hearts Muay Thai Camp from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I'm fighting Bernie Mendieta. We're both gonna, look to put it on each other and take each other's heads off. So I think it's gonna be a good fight. I hope that people underestimate me. I don't really look or act much like a tough guy. I'll, ham up the nerd look as best I can to try to get somebody to drop their hand a little bit.
My name's Bernie Mendieta. I'm 21 years old and I fight out of Champions World Gym from Bournemouth. I'm fighting for a WBC International Challenge belt. Lorne Castle, my trainer, he pushes us to the absolute limits. I know he's a very good fighter. He's American, and I've seen a lot of his fights. He looks very sharp, very strong, so I'm going in there with my absolute A game, so we'll see what happens on the night. My prediction is I'm going to win, hopefully third round stoppage.
Bit of a dangerous technique to go start catching low kicks. I would advise to not try and catch low kicks.
Yeah, just check them. Check them and counter.
Bernie waving Justin on there, trying to instigate more of the fight. Calling Justin on, trying to draw him out of his game plan. Again, Bernie a very explosive fighter.
Yes. Justin really is good at catching people's timing, though. Nice low kick by Justin.
A nice little right elbow there. Just showing that very first one. And he's cut. Bernie's cut.
Bernie's cut. Oh, wow. It's a big cut.
Bleeding quite a lot. Seems to be just on the hairline.
Right, just on the hairline.
The doctor shouldn't be stopping it for a cut on the outside. He's getting the blood curtains.
Yeah.
Lon's actually treating the cut, so this could be it all over. They shouldn't actually be treating the cut in itself. Or if they can keep it going just for the blood
doctor's taking a look at it. That was really quick. I actually didn't get a chance to see exactly how that elbow hit.
It was a 1-2 and a right rising elbow.
Okay.
Starting from 6 o'clock.
So it was a Bernie's getting aggressive.
Yeah, he knows he's got his work cut out now. He's get cut this early on in such
nice
a
low
championship
leg kick by
bout.
Justin. Blood pouring from the head of Bernie.
Big
nice right
hand
hand by Bernie.
Justin keeping his range and his distance.
Body kick by Justin. Nice knee.
Bernie's
telling him, bring it on, Justin. But right, nice clinch and turn by Justin.
Nice clinch and turn. Justin very calm and relaxed.
Yeah, great balance by Justin.
Bernie just showing that right elbow again. I don't know whether it connected or not.
Bernie's got to keep his composure here, though, because he's dealing
Justin
with a
showing
very
the
calm
elbow.
guy.
Bernie doing a spinning elbow.
Yeah. I think it hit Justin's forearm.
Yeah, I think he's
nice
landed
body
it.
kick by Justin there.
Yeah, he's caused another cut on Justin's head, on Bernie's head. Champions Gym Corner have got a lot of work to do on that cut
Yeah, definitely.
at the end of this first round.
A lot of blood coming from that cut. Bernie's good though, you know, a lot of people get freaked out by blood. He's just staying in it, he's staying on it. Nice knee by Justin, another nice knee by Justin, controlling the clinch.
Yeah, Justin,
Bernie
Justin
turned that
really
around,
well.
but Justin got out of it.
Well, that cut's bleeding quite heavily.
Yeah. All right, and that's the end of round 1.
Massive round there. That has to be a 10-8 round.
Yeah.
A lot of work to do there in the Champions Gym Corner.
Talk with me about how you can stop bleeding, you know, from a cut, so people understand at home what they're doing actually to get that to stop.
Yeah, a cornerman, what you should be doing is nipping the cut together,
Okay.
while keeping pressure on. So you have to nip the sides of the cut together,
Right.
while maintaining a downward pressure on it. So what you're trying to do is dissipate the blood away from it, while allowing the blood that's there to kind of start coagulating and nipping together. That should be kept on for the duration, so for the full 2 minute break. Then just before the fighter goes back out, you hope that you've nipped it together enough and for long enough to
that
give
it becomes that scab or whatever, right?
So that the two sides of the cut start gelling together, and then you give it a smear of Vaseline, and that's the most that you can do in the corner. You're not allowed to use any adrenaline.
Coagulates and
Yeah. You're not allowed to use any medical equipment. All you're allowed to use is the pressure that you can, and a smear of Vaseline over the top.
Okay. Yeah, there's certain in the U.S. it's very confusing too, because in some states you can use a coagulant, in others you can't. You know.
Yeah. I mean, in northern Thailand, what they do is they pack the cut up, and they'll pack the cut with tobacco to soak up the blood and give a false scab.
I didn't know that. Wow, that's crazy.
Well, that's northeastern Thailand for them.
All right.
They have 2-on-1 boxing competitions.
And then you can smoke your head later on.
Oh, that's again a
Nice,
big
excellent.
score there from Justin. Bernie looking to step in,
Nice teep by Justin
trying
as well.
to make it a bit of a war. But Justin using deft footwork and stepping off, trying to work behind behind the body kick and behind that lead leg push kick. You'll see that cut's already opened up.
Yeah.
It's smearing all over Bernie's head.
I mean, look, nice knee by Justin. Justin is WK Northeast Regional Champ. He's a USKBA North American champ. He's a USKBA tournament gold medalist. You know, he's ranked #1 contender in the US. I mean, it just shows how game of a fighter Bernie is to bring this guy over here and fight him, and you know, and to be standing there with him.
On your stat sheets, do you have any more? How many fights Bernie's had?
I'm not sure. I think it's maybe 15 or so.
Yeah, Justin just showing that right elbow again.
Yeah.
Lifting up on the left hand side of Bernie's head. Again, causing more bleeding, more cuts.
Nice body jab by Justin, and a great switch kick by Justin as well.
Some heavy slapping kicks here.
Yeah. Bernie's looking for a really big shot.
Well, from the start of this bout, it started in a tough way for Bernie.
Yeah.
So he has to really look for this knockout, because that cut is going to have such a significant impact. Both guys jumping in with elbows.
Yeah.
Bernie defending that one well.
Nice 1-2 combination by Bernie. And teep kick by Justin, trying to push Bernie back a little bit. Nice knee by Justin. A little overhand right by Bernie, big overhand right by Bernie.
Trying to step in.
Front angled sort of side elbow by Justin. I don't know
Again,
if it really
Justin lifting up that elbow.
Excellent round two.
Another cut caused on the top of Bernie's head.
Bernie's a very tough fighter, very aggressive.
Yeah, and I think this could potentially be his downfall, because at the moment he's so willing to step into range.
More action after this commercial break. That maybe he's not thinking as much as he should, or setting things up as much as he should.
Yeah, I mean he's like leaning into the shots, and offering his head. And because he's offering his head, he's going to get elbowed.
Now, as you know, somebody who understands psychology and psychology of fighting, having that fighter spirit, that drive to really push like Bernie has, right? But also learning your composure to use that want and that fire effectively. What do you say to a guy that has that, huge drive and determination, who's obviously like a fighter, How do you control the reins on somebody like that?
It's easier to control a wild fighter than it is to fire someone up.
Okay.
So having that gameness is a vital part. One of the things that he's kind of struggling with at the moment is that he is holding his hands a little bit too loosely, sideways, side to side.
Okay.
But too rigidly on the side.
Okay, I
So
see what you're saying.
he's very tense in his upper body, which means that he doesn't have that sort of fluid of movement in his guard to cover the range and distance.
And Justin is the opposite.
Yeah, Justin's very, very fluid and relaxed. And certainly the caliber of fighter that Justin has fought is testament to his gameness.
Yeah.
But it also means that you learn some very harsh lessons very quickly.
Yeah.
And I mean, testament to Bernie for taking this fight. It is such a dangerous fight, but again, he'll learn such a lot from this.
What is somewhat symbolic on what you're saying is that Justin always says to me when I interview him that you don't get better playing kickball with 6-year-olds, That the reason he's taken a lot of these fights that were guys that, had a little bit more technique or were a little bit more seasoned than him was because he knew that was what was gonna make him better. And maybe that's what's happening with Bernie here. It's almost kismet.
That was another big elbow.
Upward rising elbow by Justin, right?
Yeah, you can even see where it's pushing the hair up on the top of Bernie's head.
Yeah.
When I've been in this situation.
There was another elbow by Justin, and a low leg, and another low leg.
Yeah. To be honest, it's not really impeding Bernie's vision that much.
No.
He has got starting to get the blood curtains. It's bleeding around the outside.
Nice.
I think this is an important thing for the medical staff in the UK to be aware of.
Nice body kick by Justin.
Yeah, it's those rising elbows that are having such a devastating effect.
Yeah.
Again,
they're so quick, they're so sharp, Another groin kick. Refs let him know to keep those kicks up high.
Again, there's a lot of blood coming out of that cut now.
Yeah.
I'm actually covered in blood sat here ringside.
Yeah, that's what's on my dress.
That'll be it. That'll be it. It's very gladiatorial. Again, another elbow, 2 elbows, and a knee to the head
by Justin.
But, I mean, Bernie's a very tough guy. He just kind of shrugged off that knee to the head.
Yeah.
But
Another
again,
rising elbow by Justin.
It's not a matter of how tough you are. It's about scoring techniques.
Yeah.
And you have to score techniques.
Now, okay, so you're Bernie's corner. What do you say to him?
Oof. He's getting dominated in the clinch. He's in danger in the clinch. He needs to keep it on the outside. He has to keep it range. He has to work in, do his punches in bunches.
Mm-hmm.
Start putting more combinations together, finishing on the kick.
Yeah, he's not. He should be at his end of his reach, I think, and hitting.
Yeah.
What's happening is he's hitting and coming forward, and then it's to Justin's advantage.
And it's
there.
that loss of balance.
Yeah.
It's that loss of balance that means that he's falling into that clinching
He's
zone.
falling into it, and there's nothing on the end of his.
Cut.
Yeah, there's nothing on the end of his punches as well.
Round 4.
All right, here we go. Beginning round 4. This again is for the WBC Welterweight International Challenge. Nice head kick by Justin.
Justin is very, very relaxed. He's got a very relaxed style.
He is. You know, he's got about 30 fights. He's got really great ring generalship. Fantastic relationship with Rigel Balsamico, who's a very, very seasoned fighter and smart guy. Was originally from Ireland and then moved to the States. He has a boxing background and then, you know, got really seriously into Muay Thai. He was even adopted by a Thai family.
Wow.
Yeah, Rigel's a really interesting guy. Oh, nice spinning back fist by Bernie.
I mean, it's a flashy technique. He got a rise from the crowd, but in all fairness, Justin had blocked it.
Yeah. Well, you know, everybody here is, you know, a Bernie fan. You know.
Yeah, definitely.
Justin
I mean,
is not
he's
the
a hometown hero.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's testament to his heart and his determination that Bernie just keeps on going.
Yeah.
He wants it so much.
No, you see him getting frustrated there,
yeah.
like trying to breathe, putting his hands down, and blood's in his eye.
Yeah, he can't see what he's doing. There's some big shots going in here.
Yeah. You know, Justin's got to be thinking, wow, nothing's bringing this guy down, you know?
Again, it comes back to someone like the Terminator.
Yeah, it's the Terminator.
T-1000.
Oh, nice spinning elbow by Justin. Overhand right by Bernie. Lands just a little bit on the outside. Great knee by Justin. And spinning elbow. Blocked by Bernie. Body shot by Bernie. Justin keeps good rhythm throughout the entire fight.
Yeah, he's got that awareness. Bernie just seems to be getting frustrated now.
Yeah.
Because he's not feeding in those techniques. He's lost that real kind of spark and fire.
Yeah. This creates humbleness in a fighter. It makes them go back to the drawing board, which is always good for a guy that is going to have a bright future in this, which I do believe Burning will.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he was talking about this being like the start of his Thai boxing career.
Yeah, I feel almost like Justin is a little bit of like an older brother to him here in this lesson, you know.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's a kind of coming of age. It's going to take something quite fantastic to really turn this around. I mean, Justin's had the lion's share of the techniques.
Mm-hmm.
He's bossed it from the first round where he caused the cut.
Yeah.
But again, a lot of fighters can get on the
Final round.
can get lazy when they cause such a big cut early on in the fight. They think they've done enough to win. But Justin stayed in there and he's played the game.
Yeah, he has. He's kept his composure. He's hit some really good shots. He's a professional. He's is definitely a role model to a lot of people. Just checking to see that cut.
Just
Big chunk of something came out.
Yeah, it was a big lump of Vaseline.
Yeah.
They've used to try and stem the bleeding. And switch of stance there from Bernie.
So southpaw. Or it's back to orthodox.
I think he's going to have to switch to take that left-hand side of his head away from Justin's right hand.
Right.
I've heard of fighters fighting one-handed just so that they can use one hand to stem the bleeding.
Yeah.
So when they have been cut on the forehead, they'll kind of glue that hand to the forehead to try and stem the bleeding during the fight, which also helps out the corner team. But obviously, it limits.
You've lost one of your weapons.
Yeah.
In the art of 8 limbs.
2 of them. You
your elbow.
You haven't got the elbow as well. And Bernie lunging in, trying to use that right rising elbow, just because it changed the angle.
Nice knee by Justin, a little spring knee by Justin when Bernie ran in.
Yeah, it's that. Just seems a little. Bernie just seems too willing to take those shots, and although they're not knocking him out, they're not phasing him.
But the thing is, he's flustered because I've seen him counter shots a lot better than this.
I mean, it's that collateral damage that goes along with it.
Yeah.
I mean, you
that
can't,
eagerness to do something.
Yeah, you can't go having fights like this for like 20 odd fights. I mean, someone like John Wayne Parr, he's had like over 200 stitches in his head now.
Yeah.
Obviously not the best.
No.
But I mean, John Wayne Parr's fought at the elite level, he's fought at all the big stadiums in Bangkok. He's an absolute legend of the sport with over sort of 200 fights experience. Bernie's still on 14, 15 fights.
He's 21 years old. He's just finding what weight works for him. You know, after all these fights, he's just figuring out what his weight is. You know, he's a very game fighter. He's learning a lot. I think this is the type of thing that he'll go home and he'll watch this and he'll say, all right, this is what I need to do.
Yeah. I mean, there's no question in his heart. There's no question in his determination.
No, there's no question there. Absolutely no question there.
But it may be back to the drawing board on
a little bit, yeah, on some things, you know. It's humbling. Jumping knee by Justin.
Yeah, Justin's just putting on a demonstration now. He's not really loading up on his techniques.
Yeah. Now the front thigh of Bernie is pretty hurt, so I think he was also switching southpaw stance for that reason as well. Well, I think Justin made some fans. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. Fantastic performance. Again, I think we know which way this bout's going to go.
The judges have reached a split decision. Please put your hands together for your new WBC welterweight international champion in the blue corner from the USA, Justin Grizzlies.
Mom, do I look okay? Let's scare the girls off.
I was thinking, you know, how you and I always talk about, you say that you can't get better playing kickball with 6-year-olds, right?
Yeah.
And Bernie's obviously a very good fighter, but
he's young. He's not quite 6. He's young, but he's tough, man. Tough as nails.
But I was saying that it's kind of like you're a little bit of an older brother to him.
Yeah.
Kind of taught him where he needs to step up.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, Bernie is a hometown guy. He's been fighting just as long or longer as I have. But it's a different game when you're younger and the different levels and stuff. He's top notch, and he's got just as many, if not more, accolades as I do. He hasn't fought the top notch competition that I have because he's young. But tell you what, man,
his first start
it was not an easy fight. He's gonna give a lot of people a lot of trouble. I trained hard for this fight. I felt sharp in the ring, and it didn't matter how sharp I felt. He was swinging to hurt me still, so he's a good kid, man.
I saw that Moncon fell off in the beginning.
Yeah, I was a little worried about that. We got
we had a couple fighters fight last week, and some of them have giant fat heads, so we didn't get it all sets for my little peanut head. So.
So you came all the way over here. Now you have an international title. What do you feel about your experience in England and Muay Thai here?
I can't wait to come back here. Bournemouth, I'd never heard really too much about it until I met Lauren. I met him a few years ago, and he was actually, it was right when I was starting to turn pro, and after a few fights, I just kind of found my rhythm, fought a bunch of tough opponents, and I fought on the same card as Denise did, and he was actually looking to possibly make his return back to the ring and wanted to bring me over. A lot of stuff came up, and he's got a business to run, and I just kept fighting in the meantime. So I just got kind of put on the back burner. But he kept his promise. He never forgot about me. Called me up to fight Bernie over here, and it was the best, best thing in the world. You know, when you meet nice people, the tight-knit community in Muay Thai, they don't have any problem holding their promise.
Bernie is gunning for that belt for another time. Will you give it to him?
I can't wait to come back and have him punch me in the face again when he's even better and tougher and stronger. So.
Yeah, you seem to be having a great time out there. You're amazing to watch.
I love it here. I love it here in the ring. There's no place I'd rather be in the world on a Sunday night than right here in between these four corners.
Excellent display of what real Muay Thai is.
Thank you very much.
I have a lot of respect for you for that.
Thank you very much. Thanks guys.
Have a good night, everybody.